Monday, Monday, Monday. It's time for Monday Modern Madness, guys. My open tag. Today we're going to look at this one. That's right. It's an automatic. Made by Boker. Famous worldwide. What is it? Ramble number 26, I think we're on. So we're gonna do some rambling. Talk about this guy. So let's get on after it. Alright, guys. I know you guys like that. I was coming off the top rope there like the Ultimate Warrior. Dang atomic elbow. Laying it down. So I told you guys we were going to talk about Monday Modern Madness, which is my open tag. Everybody's welcome. I've had some good dudes jumping in on it. I've had a bigger response than I thought I would in this community. I think a lot of us carry traditional knives, and we love traditional knives. But I think a lot of us carry a modern knife, too, for the heavier task at hand. So I just want to give all knives a chance and let people spotlight. I know I put up a short today about Monday Modern Madness showing a Smith & Wesson M&P, but me and a friend decided we were going to show the automatics today, outside automatics. Me and my boy HT, he's got one going to be coming out, hopefully. Lord willing, the creek don't rise. So what we have here is the full-size Kalashinikov 74 from Boker. It says Automat Kalashinikov 74 Boker. We got Oz 8 steel, and there's a number there, 10785. I have no idea what that means at all. These are, before we get into measuring and things like that, this is it's a dagger ground knife. It's not sharp on the top edge. This is Oz 8 blade steel. It's painted blue. I put this thing on the work sharp, and it's sticky icky. If you can hear that. Sticky icky. You see them big fat bevels we put on it. We carried all the way up here to the Ricasso on it. This thing's a shredder. It won't hold the edge for a real long time, but it's a shredder. We've got aluminum scales. They're pink with donut sprinkle paint. We've got a deep carry clip, non-reversible. It's for the majority of the population. This knife is right hand tip up carry, like the good Lord intended it. We've got smorgasbord of hardware. So we've got blue, green, red body screws that match all the way through. We've got a yellow pivot. Now, I've always liked their pivot. It says Kalashinikov around that star on it. We got a purple firing button, open construction, 2 standoffs, blue in color. We got a little bit of jimping right here, a little bit here. We've got it on the back for reverse grip, in case you're into that ninja stuff, like that. Ninja stuff, back cutting. Most of us, we do our ninja in this way. Yeah. But the jimping, it's okay. It leaves a little bit to be desired, but what do you expect out of a $40, $50 automatic that looks like a donut, right? So, when I was talking to HT this morning, we was talking about this right here, and these things were, in the modern world, I'm a IG refugee from over there, and I'm pretty thick in it in the modern world. There was 2 camps on these, they called them food knives, or what, food style designed after knives. There's 2 camps. You either really like them or you absolutely deplore them. The donut ones are the only ones I care for. I have some fixed blades, some automatics, some Swiss Armies, some flashlights of it. But the hot dog and the hamburger and the sushi and good gosh, I don't know, French fries, all that stuff they got, I don't know. I'm not into that. I just like the donut ones. It's a pretty cool knife. It's not legal everywhere in the United States, obviously. Or our friends over in Canada and across the pond, they can't be toting around stuff like that. But we live here in the good old USA, state of Tennessee, the greatest state there is. I think Richter might argue me on that, saying Texas is better, but we're running neck and neck. It's a good looking knife, I think, guys. You're not a sissy if you carry a pink knife or what have you. It's gonna be okay. Let's measure on it. We've had a development in the tape measure game. I've lost my Lufkin 6-footer, the little executive style tape measure. So now we're moving on for a minute till we find it to the Stanley Fat Max 6-footer. No clip, little rubberized stuff that falls off. It had a little lanyard on it, but that was pretty stupid. It was like plastic. Much like this thing is. We only like our guns and knife handles to be plastic, not our tape measures. So we're overall 7.5 inches. We got 3 3/8 blade length and a 3 1/4 inch cutting length on this bad fella right here. She'll jump out of your hands if you don't have a good grip on it. You can see the shock, I guess, of how it opens. I really like this thing. There may be some guys don't care for this kind of stuff, but hey, I own the channel, so. So what we're carrying today, of course, we got this junk tape measure here. I'm pretty light at the moment. I've got my wallet, but I've got another knife, of course. I've got this 1972 Case Copperhead. This is a new old stock buy. The sucker was mint. I was in the chat over at the Happy Hour Knife Chat, and Richter's got a 1970 just like this in the red bone, and he's afraid to use it, and I was harassing him, telling him he needed to use it, see if he can get his looking like this. I don't know, I ain't gonna be able to pick up on my schnozberry colors there, really. But you got that, and a little bit of that, and this thing is tight. It's got half stops. There's your half stop, full close. And we got this little pin blade over here, of course. We didn't neglect it. It's got a little bit of tainers too. We'll get some more. We'll pick it up as we go. We'll get some more of this. And this little pin blade's got some snap. But, oh man, this thing's a beauty. We'll lay it up here. And the only other thing I got with me at the moment is the Cobras. The Cobras. Look like a cobra. Somebody asked me about this. It's what do you want to call it, a sheath or a slip? This from my buddy Ryan over at Feel Safe Goods, and man, it had his maker's mark stamped right there, and you can barely see it anymore. It's an anchor. It's an anchor that's right in this area. I'm sure he'd be more than willing to make you one if you reached out. He may have them on his website now. This may have been the first one he made when I reached out to him. This thing has done a phenomenal job, and I'll be rocking this one for a long time. So you can see the plier stud. It's done molded to it. But that's about all I got for the day. When I get done here, I'm probably I got a few things to do. Climb up in the attic, put some stuff away, and I'm gonna run to the post office. I've been telling some of these guys I send them stickers out forever, and I still ain't done it. That's just full transparency, guys. I'm a busy guy. I'm gonna go buy a book of stamps so I can get these things sent out, and I gotta drop another package off for Terry that I told him I was sending for about 2 weeks that I haven't sent. And then we'll be picking the kids up, and we got a ball game to go to tonight. It'll be back to work tomorrow, but that's about all I got going on. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Is this thing pretty cool, or is it hot or not? And then the teeners. You got the teeners. Anyway, guys, like, subscribe, tell everybody, share it, get down in the comments. Talk to this crazy guy up here in Tennessee who loves talking about knives. Love them orange ones too. That's the ones we really like. Tell everybody, get down in the comments, talk to me, guys. I love being in the comments and talking to you guys and hearing what y'all got and what you think and all that such. But anyway, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.